Good day! For today's lessons, we have 4 for week 1 and week 2. So let's have first this one. Homonyms. So this is an English lesson. It's based on MELC and this is for week 1. So our objective is to increase your vocabulary through homonyms. So I have here 3 set of words. So the first set of word is fair and fair. Would you read it? Great. So the second set of words, the second box is watch and watch. Will you read it? Very good. And the last set is change and change. Can you read it? Great. So the first set, let's focus this one first. So fair and fair, they have the same pronunciation. Good job. But they have different meaning. So the first one, the fair, it means being equal. While fair is the money being paid in riding a public vehicle. Right, like the fare, right? When we ride in a jeepney, we pay the fare. Good. So the second set of words, we have watch and watch. So the first word watch, it means timepiece, okay, or what we used to wear in our arms, right? And then the second watch means to look at something for a period of time. Like, I want to watch TV, like that. So, as you can see, they have the same spelling, they have the same pronunciation, but they have different meaning. So, now let's have the last set. Change. In this one, the first one means to make something different. Okay, I want to change my hair. I want to color it blue, just like that. So change, that is the meaning of that. It means to make something different. But the second one, the word change there, it means the money returned after buying something that cost less than the amount given. Or in other words, in Filipino term, it's the word sukli. You got it? Good. So fair, fair, watch, watch, change, and change. These are examples of homonyms. Can you read it? Homonyms. Very good. So homonyms refer to words that have the same sound and sometimes spellings, but they have different meanings. Okay, they have different meanings. Again, homonyms, they have the same sound, but different meanings. So homonyms can be classified into 2. We have same sounds but different spellings, like plain, not decorated, it's just plain, like plain white t-shirt. And the other one, plane, is a vehicle for air travel, like airplane, right? And then the second set is same sound and spelling. So the examples are letter, like the letters, the alphabet, the A, B, C, D, so on and so forth, and letter, which is male. So we have 2 types of homonyms. They have the same sound but different spellings, and the other one have same sound and spelling. So now, let's try to answer this learning task 1. You need to match the items in column A with their homonyms in column B. You need to write the letters of your answers in your notebook or in your drill board. So now, let's look at letter A. What do you think is the partner of this? So in column A, number 1, we have sign. So what do you think is the homonyms of this one? Is it A, B, or letter C? Okay, number 2, we have bark. What do you think is the homonyms of this bark? Is it A, B, or C? And the last one, number 3, we have flu. What do you think is the homonyms of this one? Is it A, B, or C? If you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. And now, let's answer. So the first one, the correct answer would be letter B. Number 2, the correct answer would be letter C. And number 3, the correct answer is letter A, because in number 1 we have B, sign, and this one is also sign, like you need to put a signature. Okay, number 2, bark, letter C, because in the first column, bark is what can be found in the trees, the covering of the trees, and while the C is a bark of a dog, right? Whenever it makes a sound. And then number 3, we have letter A, flew, which means the past tense of fly. And for letter A, we have flu, like when you're sick. Good. So now let's test your knowledge. Let's do the learning task 2. Get your paper or your notebook right there, page 9, learning task 2, answers only. Just need to write the letter of the correct answer and then write number 1 to 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we're gonna do is to fill in the blanks with the appropriate words. So write the letter of your answers in your notebook. Answers only. So are you ready? Let's start. So number 1, Harry is the blank of Uncle Matthew. Number 1, Harry is the blank of Uncle Matthew. Is it A, son, B, son, C, soon? Number 2, I am not feeling well today. I have a blank. Is it letter A, flu, B, flow, C, flu? Number 3, my dog Kobe always wags its blank when I come home. Is it A, tail, B, tail, C, tail? Number 4, Mom, I would like to eat some blank for dinner. Is it A, steak, B, steak, C, steak? Number 5, I blank a letter to my best friend every month. Is it A, write, B, write, C, write? Okay, you just have to think of the correct spelling of the words. So if you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. So now let's answer. Put a check if your answer is correct and X if not. So number 1, the correct answer would be letter B. That is the correct spelling of son if you're talking about the son or a person. Okay? Number 2, the correct answer is letter C, flu, F-L-U, because that is the spelling if you have influenza, like you're having cold or you're sick. Number 3, letter A, that's the spelling of tail of a pet or a dog. Number 4, it's a steak. It's letter A. And then it's a food. Okay, number 5, it's letter B. Right. So now let's go here in homographs. So our objective is to increase your vocabulary through homographs. So I have here 2 words again, 2 sets of words. So the first one we have a read and a read. So and the other one we have live and live. So now let's have this one. So let's go first for the first set of words. So that one means instructed to read. So read means it's instructed to read. While the other one, read, it means the past tense of read. Read. Okay, so as you can see, we have the same spelling, but they have different pronunciation and different meaning. So now let's go to the bottom part. So we have live there. So it means to stay alive or to spend life. While the other one, we have live, which means performance played while happening. So as you can see, live and live, they have the same spelling, but they have different meaning and different pronunciation. So these are examples of homographs. So homographs have the same spelling but different sounds or pronunciation and meaning. So homographs, again, they have the same spelling but different sounds and meanings. So now let's do the learning task 1 to check your knowledge. So you just have to answer this one in your paper or in your drill board. Okay, answers only. So what we're gonna do is to identify the correct answer for each item. You need to write the letter of your answers in the or from the choices below. So these are the choices. We have A, object, expressing opposition. It means that they refuse to do it. Okay, object, I object. Letter B, object. It means a thing that one can see, smell, taste, or touch. Letter C, record. It means storing of information by writing them on a paper or storing them in an electronic device. And then letter D, we have record, means piece of information written on a paper or stored in an electronic device. So just put there in your paper 1 to 4, and then letters only, answers only. Okay, for number 1, the teacher presented her class blank to her pupils. Is it A, B, C, or D? Number 2, the doctor will blank the test findings. Is it A, B, C, or D? Number 3, the townspeople will blank the proposal to cut down trees. Is it A, B, C, or D? Number 4, this rock is blank that I saw while on my way home. Is it A, B, C, or D? If you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. For number 1, we have letter D. Number 2, letter C. Number 3, letter A. And the number 4, letter B. Okay, if you got all 4s, good job. So now we are going to do this in your paper. Okay, on your paper, write there page 11, learning task 2. And then you need to identify the correct answer for each item, like what we did before. Okay, you need to write the letter of your answers based from the choices below. So the choices are A, bow, means bending the head or body forward. And then B, bow, it means a weapon for shooting arrows. And C, a minute, record of what was said in the meeting. And letter D, a minute, it means time composed of 60 seconds. So number 1, you have to do this exercise for 1 blank. Is it A, B, C, or D? Number 2, the presenters will blank before the guests during the ceremony. A, B, C, or D. And then number 3, the secretary will prepare the blank after the meeting. Is it A, B, C, or D? And then number 4, some hunters use blank and arrow in hunting for wild animals. Is it A, B, C, or D? If you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. So now let's check. Put a check if your answer is correct and X if it's incorrect. So number 1, the answer is letter D. Number 2, letter A. Number 3, letter C. And then number 4, letter B. If you got all 4, good job. So now let's go on to the last lesson of week 1. It is hyponyms. So our objective is to increase your vocabulary through hyponyms. So hyponyms, it means categorizing words is a good strategy in increasing your vocabulary. Words may be classified based on their specific groups. So these classifications will help you understand the common characteristics of certain items. So as you can see here, I have here circles, okay, groups of words. So we have here flowers. And as you can see, the examples are lily, sampaguita, sunflower, gumamela, lirio, rose, daisy, and orchids. So the categorization of these words is known as hyponyms. So words may be classified or grouped based on the similarities of their characteristics. So as you can see, the sampaguita, sunflower, gumamela, rose, daisy, and orchids are flowers. So therefore, hyponyms are the specific examples of a general word, group, or classification. So now, as you can see, I have here 3 bullets. So, color. Can you give me 3 examples of colors? Very good. Maybe you answered red, blue, pink, yellow, sky blue, and those words that you said are examples of hyponyms because these are specific examples, general specific examples of a general word, group, or classification. So, second one, chocolates. Can you give me 3 examples of chocolates that you know? Good job. Maybe you said Toblerone, Cadbury, Chocomucho. What else? Nimble. Okay? So, the last one would be toothpaste. Can you give me examples of toothpaste? Brand name of toothpaste that you know? Good job. That can be Colgate, Close-Up, Happy, Pepsodent, so on and so forth. So, these examples are hyponyms because they are specific examples of a general word, group, or classification. So now let's play. So give me 3 examples based on the categories. Okay, you write your answer on the comment section. Okay, so family member, can you give 3 examples of a family member? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times up, boards up. The answer could be your mother, father, sister, brother, baby. Okay, now next, provinces. Can you give me examples of provinces? 3 examples. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times up, boards up. The correct answer could be Rizal, Cavite, Batangas, Bulacan, Laguna, any name of provinces that you put there, it's correct. Next, the last one would be mobile games that you play, okay, with your cell phone or with your laptop or computer. Go, 3 examples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times up, boards up. The correct answer would be any games that you played. Could be Plants vs. Zombies, Roblox, Minecraft, Mobile Legends, what else? Magic Tiles, Zombie Run, or anything that you used to play with your phones. So those examples are hyponyms. Good job. So now, in your paper, let's answer learning task 3, answers only. So you just have to put there page 14, learning task 3, and then 1 to 5. Okay, answers only. So you need to choose the word does not belong. Okay, does not belong to each group. Okay, you write your answer in your paper or in your notebook. So no need to copy this all. You just have to write the word that does not belong to each group. Okay, so for number 1, we have the set Gumamela, Rose, Sampaguita, and Malunggay. Which among the following does not belong to the group? Write your answer in number 1. Number 2, van, bus, car, and cell phone. Which does not belong to the group? That's for number 2. Number 3, mango. We have mango, apple, chocolate, and pineapple. Which among the following does not belong to the group? Number 4, pandesal, coffee, milk, and shoes. Which among the following does not belong to the group? Number 5, carrots, egg, cabbage, and eggplant. Which among the following does not belong to the group? If you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. So now let's check. Put a check if your answers are correct and put X if your answer is incorrect. So for number 1, we have malunggay. Because gumamela, rose, and sampaguita, those 3 are flowers and malunggay is not a flower. Number 2, cell phone. Because van, bus, and car are examples of vehicle, while cell phone is not an example of vehicle. Number 3, the answer would be chocolate because mango, apple, and pineapple are example of fruits. Number 4, it's pandesal because coffee, milk, and shoes are used to drink, but pandesal, we can't drink it because we eat it, right? Number 5, it's egg. Because carrots, cabbage, and eggplants are examples of vegetables. And egg is not a vegetable. So if you got all 5, good job. So now let's go to the last lesson, affixes. This is for week 2. Our objective is to read words with affixes. So these are the affixes, the prefixes, and suffixes. So the prefixes, we have on or this. It means not. The meanings are not. Okay? On and this, it means not. So examples, unknown and disapprove. Prefixes, we have re. It means again, and the example would be review. The next one, miss, and the meaning of this is wrong. Example is misbehave. The prefixes is im or in, it means not. Examples, impatient or incorrect. Prefixes, we have pre, it means before. Examples are pre-made. Prefixes anti, it means against. Examples are anti-hero. And prefixes non, it means not or opposite of. And examples is non-stop. Now, for the suffixes, we have able or able. It means that can do, and example is valuable. Suffix ish, the meaning of this is somewhat like, and the example is blackish. Suffix ed, it means done. Examples cooked. And then suffix less, it means without. Examples are fearless. Suffix full, it means full of. So we put examples in the joy. So we have joyful. Suffixes that er, it means a doer of the action. Examples, reader. And then suffixes est, it means most. And then you put it to the word fast. Now it's fastest. So those are the examples of prefixes and suffixes. So now, could you please read the word or the words of the examples of the words of prefixes here? Kindly read the examples of prefixes starting from the unknown and to non-stop. Go. Good job. So now let's read the examples of the suffixes starting with the word valuable up to the fastest. Go. Good job. So remember, affixes refer to the letters or the syllables added at the beginning or at the end of the base word. So the meaning of the base word changes when affixes are added to it. Number 3, the answer would be chocolate, because mango, apple, and pineapple are example of fruits. Number 4, it's pandesal, because coffee, milk, and juice are used to drink, but pandesal, we can't drink it because we eat it, right? Number 5, it's egg, because carrots, cabbage, and eggplants are examples of vegetables, and egg is not a vegetable. So if you got all 5, good job. So now let's go to the last lesson, affixes. This is for week 2. Our objective is to read words with affixes. So these are the affixes, the prefixes, and suffixes. So the prefixes, we have on or this. It means not. The meanings are not. Okay? On and this, it means not. So examples, unknown and disapprove. Prefixes, we have re. It means again, and the example would be review. The next one, miss, and the meaning of this is wrong. Example is misbehave. The prefixes is im or in, it means not. Examples, impatient or incorrect. Prefixes, we have pre, it means before. Examples are pre-made. Prefixes anti, it means against. Examples are anti-hero. And prefixes non, it means not or opposite of. And examples is non-stop. Now, for the suffixes, we have able or able. It means that can do, and example is valuable. Suffix ish, the meaning of this is somewhat like, and the example is blackish. Suffix ed, it means done. Examples cooked. And then suffix less, it means without. Examples are fearless. Suffix full, it means full of. So we put examples in the joy. So we have joyful. Suffixes that er, it means a doer of the action. Examples, reader. And then suffixes est, it means most. And then you put it to the word fast. Now it's fastest. So those are the examples of prefixes and suffixes. So now, could you please read the word or the words of the examples of the words of prefixes here? Kindly read the examples of prefixes starting from the unknown and to non-stop. Go. Good job. So now let's read the examples of the suffixes starting with the word valuable up to the fastest. Go. Good job. So remember, affixes refer to the letters or the syllables added at the beginning or at the end of the base word. So the meaning of the base word changes when affixes are added to it. So affixes are divided into two. We have prefix and suffix. So prefix, it's affixes that place before the word. Examples are im, and the base word is perfect, and im and perfect, put it together, the new word would be imperfect. So prefix is on, and then the base word is happy, so we put them together, it's unhappy. So the last one, prefixes, we have re, and then the base word is paint, put them together, it's repaint. So those examples are prefix. So the next one, we have suffix. So these are the affixes that added after the word, okay, after the word. So we have suffixes full, the base word is help, we put them together, we put the full into the last part of the help, it's helpful. Okay, next the suffixes is less, and the base word is color, and then we put them together, we put the less at the end of the color, we have colorless. So we have er, and then the base word is farm, we put the er from the last part of the farm, so the new word be farmer. Okay, so those are the examples of affixes, prefixes, and suffixes. So now for learning task 1, read the words below that identify the base word and the affix used in each item. So do this in your notebook. Okay? So as you can see, we have number 1, acceptable. Number 2, dishonest. Number 3, incorrect. Number 4, colorful. Number 5, preview. Number 6, prettiest. Number 7, pattern. Number 8, retell. Number 9, unlock. And number 10, jobless. Copy and answer. Okay? You need to write the base word and then the affix use. Example for the word. Okay, I'm going to give an example. For number 1, the base word is accept. The word is acceptable, so the base word there is accept, and the affixes that we use is able. Okay, you're going to dissect the words based on the base word and the affixes used. Okay, so if you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. So if you're done, let's check. Number 2, the base word is honest. The affixes used is this. Number 3, we have correct. And then the affix is in. Number 4, we have color. The affix is full. Number 5, we have view. The affix is pre. Number 6, pretty. The affix is yes, es or est. Number 7, pattern. The affix is ed. Number 8, tell. The affix is re. Number 9, lock. The affix is on. Number 10, job. And the affix is less. So now, page 18. Get your paper. Write there page 18, learning task 4. So you need to identify the word or words in each sentence that have affixes. So you need to identify the word in each sentence that have affixes. So you need to write your answers in your notebook. So for number 1, Jane misunderstood me. So what word is the affixes there? The affix. Okay? You just have to write your answer in your notebook. Answers only. Okay, number 2, Shane will rewrite the song in her notebook. Number 3, this is the most beautiful park in the city. Number 4, next time you have to be careful. Number 5, I like to buy that pinkish shirt. Number 6, my teacher is Ma'am Lily. Number 7, Anton is a preschool learner. Number 8, we have to recycle these trashes. Number 9, this is a very colorful project. Number 10, I am a good baker. So if you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. So number 1, by the way, put a check if your answer is correct and X if it's incorrect. So number 1, misunderstood. Number 2, rewrite. Number 3, beautiful. Number 4, careful. Number 5, pinkish. Number 6, teacher. Number 7, preschool. By the way, we can also have learner, okay? If you answered in number 7, preschool or learner, can be both. Okay, or it can be learner or preschool. Number 8, we have recycle. Number 9, colorful. Number 10, baker. If you got all 10, good job. That ends our lesson. Goodbye.